You've probably heard of South Burlington's longtime local paper called The Other Paper, but a new newsletter launched by the city manager called the South Burlington Times has some community members scratching their heads. Local 22's Devin Bates with this story.
If the city continues to send out updates on what's going on, then name it something else. Don't call it the South Burlington Times, because that's a newspaper.
The South Burlington Times was created by city manager Kevin Dorn. He says over concerns the other paper has been neglecting coverage of city meetings, thus leaving the public in the dark on important local issues. He pushed back on some residents' concerns that this is a challenge to the other paper.
We take content that would have otherwise put up on our website, and instead of having that be a passive thing where people had to come and find it, we're pushing it out to the public. There's a multitude of things that we put in there that would not have been covered by the other paper under any circumstance, current, past.
City Council Chair Helen Reilly pointed out that the other paper recently stopped publishing Councilor Corner updates, but Vermont Press Association Executive Director Mike Donahue said that should be expected right now.
The discontinuance of legislative columns during a political season is typical at just about every newspaper in Vermont.
Donahue said communications he obtained through a public records request indicated that Dorn was reluctantly sent voter email info by the city clerk in order to circulate the newsletter. The council and members from the public who spoke were in agreement that getting information out about city meetings to the public is important, but there's also a sense that doing so in this way puts pressure on the other paper to change their coverage.
I'm not entirely comfortable with the municipal entity exerting influence or direct pressure on a free paper. I don't want to use the machinery of the city to at all force or try to influence or persuade directly the freedom of the local press outlets.
Councilors suggested the South Burlington Times continue, just with a new name and completely objective updates. In South Burlington, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.